the song's split in two. It's just...
It very much is, yeah. He's like, let me get the metal people, and let me get the people that like a little bit of R&B, like a little bit of ass clapping in the club.
That's it.
It always reminded me of like the start of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of shows that have that, but yes.
But Buffy.
I don't think of Buffy, that's what I'm trying to say. But
everyone should always be thinking of Buffy. Great.
It's...
Yeah.
It's so epic, I think.
Epic.
Epic.
This is my favorite part.
Good fill. Good fill.
Two.
You're doing too much.
Huh? Hey? Oh? Has stank on it.
Oh, the mosh pit. That's what we need, the mosh pit.
If you'd like to mosh with Dave, comment below.
It's so heavy to me.
That's fair.
It's very heavy. It's great.
I didn't realise how little lyrics there were in this song.
Yeah, not many. It's sort of repeats itself a bit.
Yes.
That's why it's about the vibe.
It's about the vibes, is it?
It's about the feels and the vibes, not so much about the lyrical content. I mean, the lyrical content's still there.
Yes.
I love it. And it's such a high note.
It is. It's obscenely high. Side.
Impossible. It's so chunky.
Chunky.
I have many more descriptive words for you. I could keep going. The apples. I love it.
And I know for a lot of people this is their favourite song. But
Look,
I think for a lot of people, a big part of that is that it's their first song.
correct.
Like, mine was my first song, and so it is my favourite song.
And this one has this, like, without... Yeah, I don't mind where you've come from, but it's a very big TikTok thing.
Yes.
This last part.
Yes.
The sex metal part.
And it's like, this is the part that the girlies like. I'll admit, as one of the girlies, I also very much like this.
Yeah.
These next two verses.
Yeah.
Paragraphs? Verses? Verses?
Verses.
Yeah.
It's one verse, I think. It's just...
Yeah, cut up.
And I've heard tale
Right?
that during the live showings there's a drum solo in this part, which would just
Oh, that would be great.
make it even better.
That's our biggest concern about the future concerts, though, isn't it? What if they never play the summoning again? If you ever saw them play the summoning, comment down below. We're jealous.
Very, very.
I didn't realise how long this song is.
7 minutes or something.
This song is 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Christ.
Here we go.
Here we go, Chinny. think I'd even be happy if I just saw that. Just that part
Just
live.
this section?
Yeah, just that section
I
live.
see. That poor mic stand.
I still oppose the new mic stand. River running right into your now it's my part.
Exactly. The song's split in two. It's just...
It very much is, yeah. He's like, let me get the metal people, and let me like the people. Let me get the people that like a little bit of R&B, like a little bit of ass clapping in the club. Just gets a bit funky.
Yes, it's definitely funk. The summoning.
I just want you to know that I will now just be going for like the next week.
Okay, but just not all through this video because I still need to talk to you. All right, Suzanne, tell me.
Yes.
You first. Because my explanation here
Yes.
is pretty long and detailed.
Okay, mine is pretty weak if I'm going to admit.
Okay.
It's a little bit hard because the Dave half of this song.
The first half,
The first half.
The badassery, the chunkiness, the realness.
The none of this.
More of this.
More of these. More apples.
Yes.
Less palm trees.
Exactly.
Hula hooping?
That's a good phrasing. I like it.
Less palm trees, more apples.
Yes, perfect.
In the apples.
In the apples section.
I feel like we've just kind of gone back to the angst and the longing that is Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like then we kind of go down to the palm tree section.
Yes.
And...
really, there's only one section that's different in that section is here.
Yes.
Right? Because it doesn't...
Oh, and the turn me on. He only says that once.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. This whole section here.
I'm so sorry. I realize you can't see the highlighting.
You can only see... Yeah. You can only see these sections in the palm tree era.
Yes.
Of this song. So the Oh and My Love section, and Make a Good Girl Bad, blah, blah, blah. That's only there, but the rest of it is essentially the same.
Yes. Every other part, very angsty. Just those parts. And they made it very funky for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's very sensual. It's very sexual.
Yes.
We know that Vess loves to fuck. So... that's it. That is genuinely all I've got.
But where does it... nothing for your law?
It's just a song of desire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In terms of...
Yeah.
But my lore is not very deep in a sense that...
No, I understand.
Especially not... It was very deep in Atlantic, I think, being able to pull out the different analogies of what was... of what he was asking for and whether he was happy or sad or frenzied or whatever. But I think in this song it is very... While it's all written very beautifully, it is very cut and dry. I really want you. I'd like to have sex with you. It's not going to happen. Sad. It's
not going to happen? You don't think?
No, I feel like... But once again, that's me metagaming.
Yeah.
That's me looking at the overall lore and knowing that it's not going to happen.
But, okay.
But this doesn't feel like a song where he thinks it's going to happen. This feels like it's a song where he would like it to happen.
I get you.
I don't think he makes a conclusion about whether it will or won't.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
okay.
Your thoughts on the 7-minute summoning.
Right. Let's start by saying that because we just chokehold, right?
Mm-hmm.
We finished chokehold, and I was saying to you that I don't think that is part of it. I think that is a prologue, to the things that are coming. Now, if you've ever heard my other podcast, Slice of Cherry Guys, we did a episode on Sleep Token. Then my story from that still holds up, but with a little bit of extra added flavor now, because I feel like it's something that I can finally talk about now. That's the problem, is it doesn't start until we get to this album.
Right.
But I believe that what happens here, all the things that happen in this album are the actual events of the relationship that he has with Eden.
Right, like the
this is the reality. Exactly. The reality of all this stuff. The car crash.
Her suicide, her unaliving attempt.
So I actually have changed my opinion on that, but we'll get there. Okay. But the actual events that happen to Eden are a part of this album.
Because this album does feel like the information in it is a lot more concrete. It's not as surreal.
Exactly. There's less maybe imagery and more reality.
That's it.
I think that, so with that in mind, that if this is the actual events of what happened between them, we circle back to Sundowning, which is the dream and his introduction to sleep. Mm-hmm. And this there's a bit of flirting with sleep going on here, but this is prior to him really being stuck.
Right.
Or in a chokehold with sleep.
Yeah.
And then, with the after events being Atlantic. So anyway, with that in mind, if I was to take the relationship, I feel like this is Vessel describing his desire to be with this person that he's never been with as of yet.
Oh, I see. I see.
Very simply, are you a sign from God? Mm-hmm. Or are you just here to turn me on?
I get you.
Right? I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish I could be your man, or just to have sex with you.
Yes.
To make a good girl bad, right? That's what that whole thing is, right? So in his head, like the thoughts of being with this person that he has never been with.
And to be fair, that does feel like that is very classic Vessel. He's made up this dream girl from this girl that he might know on the periphery of his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So exactly. Where she exists in relationship to him, how they know each other, I don't know. But he's got this image in his head of how he would like this to happen. It's a taste of the divine.
Yes.
This greatness that he doesn't have, and that's what it feels like to me. So, won't you show me what it's like? Yeah. All this you have to do this. You have to do, and he's longing for it and desire for it. But that's part of the reason why I'm saying that it can't be in order. For that to work, that sort of image of this particular song doesn't work if they've already been together.
Yeah.
Or it does have to be a different person.
I get you.
But to me, that doesn't make sense.
This is him summoning that dream version of Eden.
Whether or not it's the dream version, I think the attempt here is to summon this girl to him. To be in a relationship, even if it's just to have a physical one.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do. And I'm saying that this is probably the first, in a reality sense, the first interactions that
he met her at a party.
Exactly. The first interactions that he's having with her, the thoughts he's having after having interacted with her for the first time. Does all that make sense?
That does actually make sense. And I think, if I am to steal portions of your theory, and I
please, it's great.
Objectively speaking.
Okay.
The thought that he then, conjured up this dream girl from this girl that, let's say, he met at a party or he met at the library or wherever it is that the youth meet each other.
At the dollar store.
Yeah, that's it. Although I think we're probably much closer in age.
Yeah.
Wherever it is. And it feels like to me that he then carried that dream version of her through this whole thing. And that is why the reality is so jarring to him. Because he's like, no, we were going to have all these fun times, but you're, very heavy on the drugs and, from what it sounds like, a bad driver. So... And do you know what? That to me then does kind of make sense in terms of why all of this kind of unfolds in the way that it does, because he can't let go of the person that he thought she was going to be, the idea of her, the ideal of her.
Yeah.
As opposed to what the relationship was actually like. And I'm not saying she's good or bad. She just isn't good for him.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly not good for each other.
No.
It sounds like. But yeah, so I think that's...
where you get a little aggressively stalkery.
Yeah. And even things like, you've got my body, flesh and bone, right? Mm-hmm. Everything that I am could be yours because I can't imagine anything better, right? Mm-hmm. the sky above, the earth below. I don't exactly know what that means, but I
if you have an idea,
let us know below
down.
and subscribe and comment and like. That would be really fantastic. And share.
If you have a sleep token friend, or there's a lot of discussion at the moment of people trying to like understand the law.
Yes, like that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
at least our version.
Yeah, which is 2 separate versions. Yeah. But you can go back through the whole playlist because now we're however many songs in, we're 3 albums in.
Yeah, this is the 3rd album, so we're
you can throw yourself all the way back, go back to Sundowning, start at The Night Does Not Belong to God, or even just pick out your favourite song and start there.
Yeah.
The story's not going to make much sense, but by God will you have some fun.
Okay, cool. Shall we rankings? Are you...
They're going to come for me.
Are you comfortable?
Oh, my God.
I'm ready.
Oh, God. Rankings. Are you getting riggedy ranked?
Let's summon up a good number.
Whoa, okay.
Okay, let's summon it up. I actually don't know where I'm putting this.
So that is fair. That is fair.
It's very tight.
It is.
It's very tight.
We went into this knowing that we're going to have some struggles. And if we did have someone actually ask, in the description of every video that we do, is this ranking sheet?
Yes.
Now, a caveat, it's missing the number 33. So you just got to draw that in like we did.
We both counted this, I don't know, 50 times, and we still missed 33 somehow.
Yeah.
But anyway...
It's there.
It's there.
Play along.
Yeah. Download it, fill it out with us, and share what your rankings are below.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy.
I'm going to guess 13.
No.
Oh.
We're going to take the pen.
Oh, okay.
Please, the moving pen.
We're moving.
We're making some space.
Okay.
These 3, Atlantic, Dark Signs, The Night Does Not Belong to God, can we please move that to 13, 14, and 15 respectively?
Okay.
Almost. Very close. Nice. Nice. And essentially we're going to go... I'm going to shift Gods to 11.
Oh.
Whoopsie. Shift Gods to 11.
Mm-hmm.
And the summoning is going at 10. It's not the highest, but it's very high. I believe it to be in my top 10.
Okay.
That beginning section, the metal that goes on there is too dope to ignore.
Where the apples are?
The apples are so great.
Right, I get you.
That I cannot deny this song. The other part is lyrically, lore-wise, now that I have this vision of how I believe this all got to go, this is a very important song.
Fair.
And fits very well with my lore. Not a mention of sleep anywhere to be found in this song, in my opinion. So, this is prior to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Everything makes sense to me.
That's fair.
In that sense. So, it just ticks all the boxes. The badassery, the lore, done. Simples. Suzanne, begin. Show me.
I just want to start by asking people.
Do you think they're going to answer? I can answer.
To not come for me.
They're going to come for you.
It is not one of my favourite songs. I don't hate it.
That's good.
Where did I put Atlantic? Yeah, that's fair.
Where's Atlantic?
33.
Oh my God. I can't believe you're worried about this song and you got Atlantic at 33.
Okay, but this is their TikTok song. So, lore-wise,
yeah,
it's pretty basic for me. The palm trees section of it, fantastic, but I think for different reasons than the fact that it's musical and more than I just enjoy watching him hump a mic.
That poor mic stand.
So, for me, I'm going to pop it down at 31.
31? Sweet lordy.
We don't, actually, no, I know what's coming. God, they're going to hate me for that too. I'm going to put it at 22.
It's such a massive swing. You can't just be like...
I know that there are songs that are... Because now we can do this. Now I can sit here and be like, because there's only Eden left.
I understand.
And I know what's coming up on Eden. There are some songs... Stop coming for me. There are some songs that I'm like... So I've got to make room for them.
Look, I know that Eden is not your favourite album. It is definitely mine. And I will probably, irrationally defend many of the songs in this album.
That is fair. That is fair.
But, that's fair. It's your ranking, your things, you do you. You can't.
I can't.
Oh, God.
No, I can't.
Oh, my God. It just keeps slipping.
I'll move it later when they come up. It's fine.
Okay.
I know it's going up the top. Like, that's...
Summoning is going up the top?
No. God, no. I know what from this album is going up the top.
Oh, okay. I understand what you mean. It just... the way you phrased that was wrong.
It's going to 6.
Yeah, okay.
Wonderful.
Excellent, yes.
Subscribe. Download the ranking sheet. Add number 33. Share it to your mates.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We've had a lot of new people jump on board, so we really appreciate you guys taking an interest in what we're doing.
We get a lot of comments on the shorts as well, which is a lot of fun. Dave spends some time making those, so it's really nice to see that people are watching them and interacting with them.
Yeah, we really appreciate everything that's coming from that. So, share with a friend, let people know. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And next up we have Granite.
Oh,
let's go. Oh, there's got the palm tree.
It's so many palm trees.